Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Spectacle. Alright, so we got a couple of things we can try here. We're going to try moving around a bit to some of these screens, and we're going to see if doing just a few fast forwardings to get the different times of day, if anything new appears. Otherwise, we have something that we can also still try. Doesn't really seem to be doing much here. I don't know how we're going to do with this. I know that I need to figure out the timing of this moon. This moon is going to be very important for solving the puzzle. And I looked back at the thing with the book. It totally tells you how to deal with the blue flame. So we need the full moon timing. Now look at that. It didn't mention the time. When it mentioned it might be a good time to like note whatever. So let's see. I bet you. Oh, I want to. This is already too late in the evening. So what I need to do is I need to fast forward to get the timing. It's going to be a little tedious, but I'm going to kind of move back and forth until we can see a full moon. If I can get that text here again that told me to like note the time, that might be the clue that I'm looking for in terms of what time I'm trying to hit. Oh, see now, look, the moon is starting to show. Ah, the moon is now at its brightest. You feel like you should note the time. There we go. 21 o'clock. 21 o'clock. Did I just say that? 2100. Hey, what time is it? 21 o'clock. Okay, so that's the equivalent of 9 o'clock. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to move here and see it doesn't mention it. So that last time I happened to actually just get lucky that the text came up when I happened to be looking about the moon. So what I have to do is fast forward and get close to it and then just use going back and forth until it gets closer. So another 6 is fine. Alright, perfect. So now, move back 1. Except, we're gonna miss it. We're gonna miss it by half an hour. I don't think this will work now. Am I gonna have to do some, like, annoying thing of moving just right? Because look at that, it's not gonna work because I want to use. See, it's not gonna work now because it's not the right time. Okay, so how do we make this work? We need to. It needs to be a half-hour interval here. Moving back and forth like that won't change the timing of it for the half hour. How am I gonna make this line up properly? Something like this? If I use this and then I get a half-hour increment change, and then now it'll be aligned to a half hour, right? Because then I can get it closer. Okay. If I go too many more now, it'll overshoot. Oh, actually, it won't quite. It'll get close. Because now, if I fast forward 6, it'll be 20. That's going to be too much, isn't it? I need to be exactly 20 when I enter in that room, so I need 7 more to pass. Now, if I fast forward at 6, it'll be 20. Then it'll be 20 and a half when I'm in front of the room. So now if I move here, it'll be exactly that, and then on the dot. There we go. I wonder if that's what the desert is actually for, is for shifting half-hour increments. I don't know. That's just how I used it, because look at that. The well cover is open and an immense magical glow emanates from it. Let's see. Knowing where the moon is. Yeah, okay. So now I bet you we can toss in a moon coin. With a flick, you toss the moon coin into the magic of the well. Suddenly, a rush of mystical air erupts from the well with the force of a hurricane. Gonna rock you like a hurricane. Strong current of mystical air rushes upward. Okay, yeah. So now, the room upstairs, it had the vent. It's gonna be blowing up through the vent now. And that's gonna get rid of the thing, so it's not in our way anymore. Because what I noticed is, if you reread the book again here, now that I understand what it's trying to say, none shall hold dominion over the wild blue flame. That's the monster up there, long imprisoned by the spectral full moon. As long as such curses are to blame, broken free now of its gowl. So I was wrong. That you didn't misspell goal. It's a gowl, whatever that is. Only with equal ferocity in sunken gale granted from a wish can one hope to subdue such a burning being. In these dark times, seek well wishes. We made a wish at the well under the brightest of moons to snuff out inferno without fail. That's what this was telling us. And now we can go ahead and use this to get us to daytime. Now we should be able to move up. And he should be vanquished. Yeah, fuck that guy. The magical gust from the well extinguishes the flame and dispels the creature. Got him! Now what? Air can fit through. What did I accomplish? Well, I'm glad we eliminated the creature. What was the point of that? There's an outline on the wall at the far end of the room. No, it won't open. Any tiles? But a bonfire uses sacrifice material goods. Sacrifice material goods. Use... No. Use the hook rod. Nope. How about the broken instrument? Throw the shit out. It's broken anyways. Toss the sun coin? No. I don't even know if I can toss that in that. I freed this up, but I don't know. I have to sacrifice material goods in exchange for knowledge from the gods. They want me to sacrifice something. No. And am I clicking on the right space? It's not like clicking on the bowl itself. See, it's giving me the same description. It's almost like it's not actually counting it as a separate thing. But I like to think that it is. I have nothing to sacrifice. Again, besides, like, myself. Okay, so this room is done, because this one just gave me info. We used the well. We did that. We need a blue key to get into that bath. Oh, actually, looking at the walls here, look at that. You can actually see the red tile. It is just a pattern across the board. This blue thing really looks like a... Wait a minute. Humble size for... executive decor. I don't know why I thought I read the word door there. See, that's not actually a thing. Okay. We vanquished the demon, but I don't know to what end. Still can't do anything at the baths because we don't have the blue key. And I don't... Oh, the hooked rod. Hooked rod can get us the bottle now. I'm guessing. Use hooked rod. Got it. Okay, you use the hooked rod to grab the bottle and pull it to the riverbank. Once in reach, you pick up and grab the bottle. And then the piranhas get you anyways. Alright, glass bottle. Bottle retrieved from the river. It is corked and appears to have a piece of parchment inside. Remove the cork from the bottle and take the note inside. A tattered and faded piece of parchment with an elaborate illustration. Okay. What could it mean? Alright, that's to get into the bath. Some of it's highlighted blue. I think that's just to show us that the tile is loose and that you can open it up to stick the blue key in. If that's the case, that didn't help us at all, because we already knew that, because we got lucky. This here, this has got to be... I feel like this is... I feel like something needs to happen here. But unless we know, I guess... Does the time really matter at all? Wait a minute, do we still have the hooked rod? We don't have the rod anymore. How can I reach this fruit? I want to take it. This part of the tree looks much more vibrant and alive than the petrified trunk. Quite curious. Wait a minute. Does the time of day change with this plant? This part of the tree looks much more vibrant and alive than the petrified trunk. I can't, like, take it, and I can't use it. Use the eye gem and stick it in my forehead. Use the broken instrument on myself and try to play it. In its current state, the instrument cannot be played. Never mind. Wait, I still have the empty bottle. Will this be useful for... Oh, empty bottle! I can catch one of the firefly things, probably. Why I want to do that, I don't know. But I bet you anything I can catch one now. Come here, little firefly. I'm not gonna hurt you. Just gonna trap you in this bottle! Oh. Well, shit. It was a nice idea. Apparently, I'm too slow. Do I have to, like, wait for it to, like, not move? No, that doesn't work. Scratch that plan. It was a good thought, though. There's another one, like, over here, but I don't think it matters. Where's that other one? Like this one here. It's gonna be the same thing, probably. As you reach for the bucket flat, not on my screen. Well, that's probably a glitch. This foot. Here, do you want an eye gem? Stick it in your foot. North, east, south. The directions are gonna come into play at some point. I don't know when, though. I'm a little bit out of a loss right now, guys. Does the time of day matter for this thing here? Hold up, let me go back to the book real quick. Oh, I don't have to. One last check. Natural dominion of the blue flame, long past the spectral full moon, as long as such curves of flame. Eagle ferocities, subdue such burning dark times, snuff out infernal and fail. Doesn't mention anything about, like, at the height of noon, you can do, you know, X thing. Doesn't, use the torn note and burn it. Use the bottle. Bottle on the eye gem? I feel like this is the next step, right? We cleared out the infernal thing. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and figure out the next steps because I'm kind of wandering at this point and I don't want to take too long, so I will be right back. Okay, guys, turns out that I should have been paying more attention. We've been missing a couple of things. Look in this room up here. What does this look like? Words inscribed on the wall, but you don't understand what it says. Well, we know we can use this on. Read the text. Those in high society have learned to use illusions to conceal paths. To reveal the way, they need only speak a powerful word, Alakazam. You learn to spell Alakazam. Not to be confused with Pokemon. Also, so we need to be paying attention for anywhere that might have writing. Because there's some more over, not here, on the other side. On this side, look at that, more writing. Looks as though there are words written on the stone. However, you cannot decipher the meaning. Alright, let's get this Rosetta Stone on that. You read the text, frustrated with time's unending march forward, a clever vizier devised a word to put a stop to the flow of time. Temporarily defy time with the magic words Overload Clock. This spell does not freeze the world, it simply stops the hours from passing. You have learned the spell Overload Clock. Oh, Overload Clock. I'm supposed to do o'clock. 0 o'clock. This is what's supposed to help you control things for the puzzles. It makes sense that you have one to kind of skip just to get to somewhere quickly, but it's annoying if you have to try to work with the timings of, the half-hour changes. This allows you to lock it in place. So I could have used this before, but oh well. Now, what we can do is, I have a suspicion, if I were to fast forward time now, fast forward maybe a little more. Nope, I went too far. We're like at that oddball timing right in between. I need one of these little guys to show up, or maybe I have to leave the screen and come back. There we go. I bet you, if I were to freeze time now, can I use the bottle on it? The mouth of this bottle is too small to catch anything in it. Wow. But do I have the right idea? What time is it that I lock it at? I locked it at exactly 9, the full moon. Well, shoot. Okay, so hold up. That gives me another idea. So this is another one. I can't... What? I guess this bottle's gonna be used for something else. I feel like you're supposed to catch those, though. Another thing is here, I think. Ah, okay, it is here during the day, even. This is a cicada. Or is it cicada or cicada? I don't know how you pronounce that. Of solid silver here. I always noticed it flying away. I didn't necessarily think anything of it, but with this spell... There we go. You reach out and take this... Is it... I'm gonna... Cicada? Cicada. God, how do I pronounce it? Cicada? You take the cicada. You notice that it is a tiny mechanical thing. How fascinating. Oh, it's not even a real one. A magical mechanical wind-up insect made entirely out of silver. Now, I don't know what good that's going to do, but we have it at least. Okay. So another thing we can do is up here. We're going to have to pass the time because we need to get upstairs. Also, is time flowing again? It is, okay. I guess the spell kind of wore off after moving around enough or something. This thing right here, right, is an outlining of a wall. It looked like a door. I thought maybe I could do something. Well, it's almost like open sesame, right? Your voice booms with the might of the spell. The illusion is gone and the path forward can be seen. Now, I don't know what is in here. I'm hoping it's something that I can then sacrifice. So let's save here. Let's take a look around. My eyes immediately go for the sword. A curved sword used by warriors in battle. It's very sturdy with a strong blade. Strong blade. For a strong man like me, you take the saber. Yes, now use it. On yourself! Oh, it actually let me. You drive the sword into your chest and die instantly, slumping to the ground. Take this, fiend, and then you just stab yourself. Commit seppuku. You are dead. I honestly wasn't sure if it was gonna let me do that. It did, and I'm glad it did. That's awesome. A large dining plate with many fancy jewels set about its rim. You wonder if anyone could actually eat off of it. Well, time to loot, loot, loot! What else here? A primitive tool used to make calculations. Also, this is the Chamber of Knowledge. Not to be confused with the Chamber of Secrets. I was gonna say, yeah, it's an abacus. You take the abacus from the shelf. Please tell me I don't have to actually, try to actually use a real abacus for math. I don't know how they work. I know it's a thing, I don't know how they work. We never had to use one, never learned about them. I just know they're a thing. The bookshelf is lined with rotten books. How very unfortunate. There's an eye-shaped socket here that something could fit into. Aha! Oh, wait, there you go, yeah. The eye gem. Let's see. Oh. I'm just fingering the table without actually trying to do an action. There's a drawer in this desk. It is currently locked in place and cannot be opened. Well, that's what this is going to open. Oh, that's the saber holder. Well, I can click on like other shit and it just counts the whole room as one object, but here it actually lets me click on the saber holder. The clouds on this tile don't line up with the rest of the wall. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey. This must be the room the scholars studied and recorded this land's history in. If only you had the time to read all these books. What, you mean these rotten books? They'll rot our brain. There's a large desk in this room. Many scholars have gained much knowledge here. Well, we know what we need to use. We need to use the iGem here, but because of all that wandering I had to do, I think we're about at the time here, give or take. So we'll go ahead and end this one here, and in the next video, we'll use this iGem, which I'm going to guess is going to open the drawer, and hopefully will give us another clue as to what we need to do next. So I'll see you guys then.